Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you my WWE NXT review for June 10th, 2015. This show was actually really good tonight. I really enjoyed NXT. I can't really think of anything I really hated. So let me just dive right into it. I typed my notes up again on my laptop because I just felt like it. I just did. Alright, so let's get right into the show. So we have Byron Saxton, Rich Brennan, and Corey Graves on commentary for this show. And then we get the first match on the show. It's Zack, Ryder, and Mojo Volley versus Mike Rollins and Elias Sampson. I marked out when I heard Zack Ryder on NXT. That was pretty cool. Mojo Volley made his return. I wasn't really a huge fan of Mojo Volley, but you know, I think he's okay. Just not a biggest fan of him. And Mojo Volley picks up, I think it was Elias Sampson, and Zack Ryder goes off the top and hits a Rough Rider on him and gets the win. Overall, though, it was pretty cool to see them teaming up. I thought it was cool stuff, and Mojo Volley did do some innovative moves in this match, so I thought it was pretty good. So that was good there. And then Finn Balor gets a video package, and he talks about how he has this inner demon inside of him, and he's asking Kevin Owens is when they face off in the NXT Championship match, which side is he gonna get? Is he gonna get the good Finn Balor or the devil Finn Balor? And then it hypes him, and I thought this was a great way to hype up Finn Balor for that 4th of July Tokyo show when he faces Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship. I thought this was really good. And then we get a video package for Dana Brooke. And she's talking about how she's the total diva and how nobody's better than her and how she was like the #1 trending after her second match. And it just shows all this highlights about Dana Brooke, her past matches so far and stuff like that. And I really liked it. I'm starting to become a huge fan of Dana Brooke. I think she could be really good, and I really like Dana Brooke. And I can't wait to see what she brings to the table for NXT. So then we get Emma versus Blue Pants, and Emma has new in music now. It's still the beginning's the same, but then she comes out and her theme song has totally been changed. It definitely fits you. It's very heel music now. I really like it. And that's Facebook going off on my phone. And then, Blue Pants, I just gotta tell you though, I've said this in the past, I can't believe that Triple H, got a gimmick like Blue Pants over. That just shows you something right there. The crowd really loves Blue Pants, and I like that. And I feel like it's really cool. And Emma pretty much destroys Blue Pants in this match, and then eventually Blue Pants makes a comeback with a couple of kicks, and then Emma drop toe holder and gets it in the Emma lock for the win. And I thought this was really good stuff, and I'm really enjoying Emma as a heel. They've really changed Emma's gimmick as a heel, and I like it, so keep it up. And then we get Colin, Cassidy, Enzo, Amore, and Carmelo interview, and we find out that next week it's going to be a 6-person mixed tag team match. It's going to be them versus Blake Murphy and Alexa Bliss. And Carmella talks about how Blake and Murphy needed a woman to be their man, and how Alexa Bliss's hair looks like that she's on fire. And she talks about how Alexa Bliss has been calling her trash, but she isn't trash. And then Enzo Amore talks about how if Blake and Murphy and Alexa Bliss all went into the Hunger Games, they would die instantly. And they talk about how they're going to beat them. And Colin Cassidy said that they're cowards and scrubs and stuff like that. And he says that they're going to take them out of existence of NXT. They're going to pretty much eliminate them from NXT. And then that was it. I thought this was really good stuff. This was a really good interview. I really enjoyed it. And then we get Tyler Breeze versus Bo Dempsey. Bo Dempsey destroys Tyler Breeze throughout this match, and then he goes for his diving headbutt. And then Tyler Breeze rolls outside the ring, and he starts running around the ring, and Bo Dempsey chases him. And he starts to get winded, and then he does it again, and then he gets winded again. And then Tyler Breeze puts him in the win and hits a beauty shot on him for the win. I thought the finish was really good, and this is definitely going to set up something for later on down the road, which I'll get into later on in the show. And it made Tyler Breeze look very smart, and I guess it still establishes that he's a heel, because I wasn't really sure, because he's only been facing heels lately. But after this move, I think he's definitely still a heel, so I really enjoyed this. And then we get Becky Lynch versus Jessie. This is the first time we've seen Becky Lynch since her NXT Women's Championship match at NXT Unstoppable. The fans are really behind Becky Lynch. I really like that. And Jessie was pretty impressive in this match, I thought. I think that she could be something special in the women's division. And Jessie targets her arm for much of this match. Then Becky Lynch makes a comeback, and then she grabs her on her head and face pants her on the ground. I don't know what the move was called, so I'm just guessing. And then Becky Lynch gets her in a armbar, and Jessie taps out for the win. So I thought this was really good stuff here. It was pretty good. And then William Regal's backstage, and William Regal says that he's gonna give Kevin Owens permission to sit and do commentary during Samoa Joe's debut, because he had his debut tonight. And then Bo Dempsey walks in, and he's eating like a bag of Doritos, the red Doritos, and he talks about how you wanted to see me, and he says that he knows that he was rusty in his match, but I was up all night training last night, and I didn't get much sleep, so that was why it won't happen again. And William Regal grabs the Doritos and says, "Listen, kitten, you need to get your act together, and you need to start impressing me. You need to improve," pretty much is what he's saying. And then he walks away, and then Bo Dempsey pulls out a chocolate bar from like his wrestling attire. That was awesome. So I guess his gimmick's going to be that he's fat, pretty much. I think that's awesome. And then Jason Jordan gets interviewed, and he talks about how his first tag team partner didn't work, so next week he's going to try a new one. And then Chad Gable comes up and offers to be his tag team partner again, and Jason Jordan says no. And he takes his Gable towel that he gets, and he says, "Where do you keep getting these?" And he throws them. And then afterwards, he sees like his locker room, like I guess where he would go change, and it says Jason Jordan on like the name tag, and then afterwards he puts Chad Gable on it as well. So I thought that was pretty good. I have a feeling eventually these two are going to end up becoming a tag team, and I think that would be awesome. And then we get Baron Corbin versus Angelo Dawkins. The crowd doesn't seem to be behind Baron Corbin, but I like Baron Corbin. I think he has that good size to him, and I think he has decent wrestling ability. And I like Baron Corbin, and I like that right hand that he hits, like when Dawkins was in like the ropes, was in between the ropes. That was cool. And then Dawkins goes for a bulldog, and then Corbin hits a clothesline, and then they ended days for the win. So they start keeping Baron Corbin strong, which I like. I don't really know who he's going to feud with next, but we're going to have to wait and see. And then we get Samoa Joe versus Scott Dawson. This was Samoa Joe's WWE debut. Just in well, he had a match before, but this is his debut since then, I guess. And we had Kevin Owens on commentary for this match, and I like the way they utilized Kevin Owens here by making him look like he was to be afraid of, because he had his arm around Byron Saxton, and the commentators were acting like they were afraid of him. I thought that was really good. And Samoa Joe hits all his moves, and then he wins with the Muscle Buster. Then afterwards, Kevin Owens goes to leave, and Samoa Joe gets on the mic and tells Kevin Owens to get down here. You said you would drop me if you got in the win with me, but you've been running, so you're a coward. So Kevin Owens gets a mic and says that there's 2 reasons why he doesn't want to get in the ring with him. And the first reason is that he doesn't want to lay out Samoa Joe after his debut match. And the second reason is you only had 1 match. You can't just come in here and expect to get an NXT Championship match right off the bat, which is exactly what Kevin Owens did. So then William Regal comes out and makes a match for next week. It's Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens, and it's a non-title match, and then the show goes off the air. I thought that was really good. And to be honest with you, I enjoyed this NXT show. I enjoyed everything pretty much. And Samoa Joe has finally made his debut. Finally had his debut match in the WWE. That's awesome. I like the stuff that's going on with Jason Jordan. I like the Baron Corbin stuff. Pretty much everything on the show I liked, not gonna lie. So that's pretty much it for my review of NXT. You can click on the left-hand corner down there to subscribe. And I'll be back at some point to give you another video. And that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.